written a letter to all the selectmen and to Don Lowe and the chief of police regarding the color of the cars. I understand what you're saying, but there is an issue around the friendliness factor, and frankly, the color is very important. As white people, we may not have that feeling, especially white males, but I can assure you that my daughter is quite intimidated by the dark police cars and the tinting of the windows. It's a huge issue. And if you're any person of color, it is an issue. So I would highly recommend going to the white cars. I think it definitely sends a message about our town. It is something worth talking about. People are concerned about it. I understand some people are not concerned about it, and they go around feeling quite fine about that. But there are a lot of people that are intimidated by it. And that's why I wrote that letter that I did, because I think sometimes that gets forgotten about. It's important. And the other towns I've lived in have taken it quite seriously.
Well, I've lived in this town 28 years, and it doesn't matter what the color of the car is.
Well,
we have a, excuse me, I'm speaking.
Yeah.
We have a very friendly, outward-going police department. I have heard nothing but good things about the police department ever since the day I moved into this town.
I agree.
And I have worked with the police department for quite a number of years, and I keep hearing about all these so-called citizens who have issues with this or that, but none of them come here, and none of them write letters other than yourself, and I know that you're good friends with these two gentlemen and want to support their position, and that's all well and good. But I think, you know, there's so many people that are intimidated by the black police.
With all due respect, Mr.
I'm sorry.
I wrote about my daughter. I wasn't writing because I was friends with somebody, and I don't even barely know these two gentlemen. Aside from that, I wrote because of what I said about my daughter. I agree with you. I think that it's great. Yes, we have this isn't disparaging the police. I'm just saying that there are some people that do see it as an issue. Other towns have seen it as an issue too. This is not, in the context of the world we're dealing with now, this is not an unusual thing to be talking about.
Well, the fact that there only seems to be like 3 individuals in this room who seem to have ever had an issue with this. You yourself said there are lots of people that have an issue, and I'm just, it's just kind of surprising to me that
people of color have an issue with it.
So,
and I'm afraid we're not people of color, we're white.
Okay, first of all,
just identify yourself, please.
Bert Schnitzler, 81 Meadow Road. First of all, I feel like we've wasted 20 minutes that we'll never get back again.
I'm sorry.
Second, excuse me.
Well, you're very insulting.
So all the comments are to the chair.
Yes, excuse me, but you know, if somebody else writes a letter saying that they don't like the white color, will we go through this again next year and maybe pick out other colors? I mean, are we going to go through this every year? I don't understand why this is an issue. And I've been here for 24 years. I've never had a problem with the police. I've never been offended by it. I've never been offended by the color of a car. I mean, it just seems absurd